R to the motherfucking dog.
Why they mad?
Hey yo,
I ain't
Pluto,
even feeling like
you going
doing this
brazen?
shit.
Ah,
But let's get it. Yeah, it's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. BIP Red Dog 1.
the O is for the 16 ounces that's in a whole pound. They really out here feeling my music. Shout out the whole town. K is for the killers I know who keep the 4 pound. You give an inch, he taking a mile like it was 4th down. The L is for the ladies for sure. I mean the real ones who out here working hard for they.
What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy R2, and we back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? So grab your popcorn, grab your cold drink, and come on back and, mess with your boy. You know what I'm saying? And while you at it, go on down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that bell. So when I drop these hot bangers, you'll be one of the first ones to put your eyes on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, before we start today's episode, man, I just want to again thank everybody, the subscribers, people that's commenting, the positive, the negative. Listen, man, it all counts towards the goal. So shouts out to everybody, man, who done tapped into me, checked out the stories, man, listened to the content, I definitely appreciate y'all, man, assisting me in getting to the goal, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we're going to get right into it, man. So yeah, man. This is another story, man, about the penitentiary. My experience in the penitentiary. Now, this is about my time at Boley Correctional Facility. It's in Boley, Oklahoma. Very close to home. You know what I mean? It's a minimum facility. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people, man, from California or wherever people are from. You know what I mean? Talk about level 3 and level 4 prison yards and stuff like that. Well, out here in Oklahoma, man, we got minimum facilities, medium facilities, and maximum facilities, and supermax. You know what I'm saying? We got minimum, medium, maximum, supermax. You know what I'm saying? And it's not too much of a difference between supermax and max. You know what I mean? Um, supermax, basically your shower come to you. You know what I'm saying? To where they're gonna bring the shower to you. Everything come to your cell. Maximum, yeah, it's total lockdown, but they gonna transport you to and from the shower, you know what I mean? But your hands is gonna be shackled and your feet gonna be shackled, you know what I'm saying? Medium yard, um, you know, control movement. Um, they do things by unit, one unit consists of 2 sides. One side go to child first, they come back, the other side go, and then they lock that unit back once it comes because they don't want a lot of mixing and mingling because they know people got enemies. People want to get at people. They're trying to keep the rah-rah down to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Most mediums now, a medium like Dick Connors or something, yeah, you're gonna have a little more freedom, but you're still gonna be constricted to the unit. You know what I'm saying? A minimum facility like Boley was, we got pretty much a lot of little freedom. They just open the units in the morning, let everybody outside, so everybody's going from unit to unit, moving around. So, it's more, a lot more freedom. You know what I'm saying? Open dorm. And what I mean by open dorm is like one big room with a bunch of, bunk beds, some single beds, you know what I'm saying? So we all in there together, you know what I'm saying? So it's very close proximity. We kicking it, play dominoes, all that, you know what I'm saying? Basketball, we had a gym, so Boley, we had it going on. I'm close to home. Um, I had a lot of good visits at Boley, and Boley is one of them yards to where it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a lot of gang bangers at Boley. It's going to be some old heads too, but, it's gang members at Boley, people that's really, on their way home, or, you know, just got low days or something, you know what I'm saying? A minimum facility, you know what I'm saying? Not behind the fence, so this is what we had at the time. Now, this story, I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna name these 2 people, man, Money Man and Big Head. You know what I'm saying? Now, Boley was a place where you could get the bag. Now, we was definitely getting the bag. Now, man, when I tell you we was having fun at Boley, it's like, it's like we wasn't locked up. We was having it our way at Boley. You know what I'm saying? Until people start getting caught doing stupid stuff, and then they kind of locked it down a little, more secure to where it was harder for us to do our Dougie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that was on the inmates. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, they had it live and direct. As long as we keep the drama down, they ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get caught up, you get caught up. It's like cat and mouse. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about phones, weed, cigarettes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So MP3 players from the world. You know what I'm saying? You name it, we got it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this dude, Money Man, both of these dudes is from neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Now, Big Head, he more of an OG. Now he ran the hood car. You know what I'm saying? He was an OG. But he was from '90s. So, but he ran the whole hood car. '60s included. You know what I'm saying? Now, Money Man, he claimed to be from '60s, or he was from '60s. But he was a hustler. He wasn't really your typical, gangbanger. He's more of a paper chaser, more about his money. You know what I'm saying? Well, how I came into contact with Money Man was just that. We both about our paper. We both known for getting the bag in the penitentiary. We both know how to bust moves. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with a plan and put a bag together. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the midst of us doing this, he was having some issues with the neighborhood car. You know what I'm saying? They basically felt like, Big Head basically felt like Money Man wasn't that dude, like he wasn't, worthy of, being a part of the neighborhood car. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he was a buster, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he was doing stuff, to try to see if Money Man was gonna bite, Now, in the prison setting, man, if once the challenge has been made, you have to answer the bell. And what I mean by that is, if anybody ever tests your gangster or your manhood, and try to question your credibility as a gangster, you know what I'm saying, or as a loc, or whatever you consider yourself to be, you have to perform and display that form of aggression by way of foops and fops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean. You got to get in there and get out. Now, anytime it's a discrepancy or argument or whatever, if you're not ready to get down, you're gonna be looked at as a buster in the prison system, man, and it's gonna get real rough for you. So this is what was kind of transpiring. So now, Big Head just so happened to be my relative, and he run a mean program. And what I mean by that is, he was the, he had the keys to the car. He was the, overseer of the car, and he ran a mean program. Now, what I mean by that, now when any neighborhood hit the yard, if you weren't a somebody, or if they didn't know your background and they couldn't vouch, for your gangster or your lokeness, you know what I'm saying? If they couldn't vouch for that, if somebody of importance couldn't vouch for that, you got to go get down immediately. You got to come back to the ball field, and they're gonna beat you up. And now, when he take them back there, I'm talking about, man, when Big Head move, the whole, I don't care if you any kind of relation to neighborhood, you gonna fall in line. And dude wasn't nothing but about, he wasn't even 6 foot. Bro was probably like 5'8", just a short, big head, but big head dude, funny dude. He get money too, keep the bag, gonna stay smoking that Cali, you know what I mean? All that, but he just didn't like Money Man for whatever reason. Now, I don't know if they had beef and prior in the streets or what, but so one day I'm coming down the sidewalk. Now, me and Money Man, we didn't put this bag together. We got the bag en route. I got real world steaks in this bag. I got tank tops. I got t-shirts. I got real world stuff coming. I got tobacco. I got phones. This is majority of my bag. But I let him get in with the tree so we can make it all a party. You know what I'm saying? We can both, look out for each other. You break me off with the tree, I give you a pound of tobacco or two, a couple phones, and we gonna, call it the square, and we gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying? So, all in the midst of, while we got this bag on the way, he's dealing with this. So one morning, the bag is en route. The play has been made, the bag is en route. We just waiting on it to land. You know what I'm saying? Now, he been walking around the yard boasting like, yeah, I got whoop de whoop coming. They don't know who he messing with. They don't know he messing with me per se, but they know he got something coming. And they plan on taking what he got coming. You know what I'm saying? So but this is all unbeknownst to me. You know what I'm saying? I just know that Big Head don't like Money Man, and he really been charging him up. So this day, I'm coming down the sidewalk on the yard or whatever, and it's a big old commotion. Now, anytime some beef is going on, or somebody about to skiffle, or something, somebody exchanging words, or they about to get down, or whatever, you know how it be. Just like it was when we was in school, man. Anybody get loud, start arguing, here come a whole crowd. So that's what it was. So I couldn't really see what was going on, but as I get down there, you know what I'm saying, and get with the homies, and we looking it in, I'm making sure it ain't none of the homies arguing or getting into it with no, tripping or none of that. So once I realize it ain't none of mine, you know what I mean, I'm just looking it in, and it's Money Man and Big Head, and they getting into it. But if you know about a minimum facility, this is low level yard, so the Jakes is moving around all the time. They outside just like we outside. Just making sure everything is on the up and up. So they telling everybody, hey, y'all separate, man. Go your way, you go your way, blase, blase. Now they yelling out crazy extremities. As you got all that, you know what I'm saying? The B word is getting through out there, the buster word is getting through out there. These is fight words. You understand what I'm saying? Penitentiary, anybody ever call you a B, instantly got to go get down. Anybody dish your set, got to get down. Anybody, challenge you to a squabble, you got to go honor that in the penitentiary. That's rule number one. So once these words is being said, now we sitting back like, oh, it's got to go down now. You know what I'm saying? It got to go down now. So the yard ended up closing or whatever. So the next morning, now it's breakfast time. You understand what I'm saying? It's 5:30. The sun ain't even up yet. You understand what I'm saying? The roosters is crowing, but the sun ain't even up yet. You dig what I'm saying? Now it's just starting to peak up. It ain't even hit. You know what I mean? So it's early, man. Breakfast. They open up every unit to go to breakfast to let everybody out. I mean, they let us out one at a time, but once your door is open, they're gonna leave it open until breakfast is over. You know what I mean? Approximately about 7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So breakfast come. Now Money Man live on my unit. The dudes he tripping with, Big Head and all his crew, they live down the hill. You know what I'm saying? So Money Man stay on my unit. So this morning I'm on my bunk. I'm up. I ain't sleep. I'm on my bunk. I'm just laying there chilling, probably listening to some music. I really probably ain't feeling breakfast, but I'm up though. I gotta have me a big and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I probably done smoke me a square, jump back in the rack. You know what I'm saying? Listening to, probably got one ear on, one ear off, because you got to hear what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? So now all I hear is a, ah. Now, when I hear that, I instantly jump up, throw my shoes on. Now I'm grabbing my, knife, whatever. I'm, trying to see what's going on. Now, what done happened is Big Head done sent the hit squad. Big Head sent the hit squad to get Money Man. Now, it all sounds good in theory, but the mission didn't end up like they thought it would. So he sent two little dudes, man. He sent two little dudes, but he sent them with weapon, So what the scream was about, the little dude hits what he thinks is Money Man laying in the bed sleep. He think this is Money Man laying in the bed, and he hit him with the lock of the sock. And he hit him once, and when he hit him, that's what we heard was the so he thinking that he hitting Money Man. He done hit the wrong man. It ain't Money Man. It's another dude from neighborhood named E, but he from Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? So he don't got nothing to do with this. Tulsa and Oklahoma City, we don't really correspond like that. They do their thing, we do our own thing. You understand what I'm saying? So Big Head done sent the hit squad to get Money Man. Now he hits what he think is Money Man with the lock in the sock. E jump up. Now E ain't no, he ain't no buster. He trying to get down. Him and the dude that come up there with the lock in the sock, they having a standoff, but he's a rookie. You don't never attack until you make sure you getting the right man. So they squaring off or whatever. Now it's a commotion. Now it's, people hit the lights is on and everything. It was dark on the unit, all you could see was the lights shining from outside on the pole. The light, them kind of lights. Now they didn't turn the lights on. We trying to see, because everybody is on alert now. We know it's weapons in the building. You know what I'm saying? So they having a little square off. Man, these dudes is rookies, man. They done dropped their knife in the process. The other one had a knife. He was scared. He sent two dudes up there. Big Head sent two dudes up there. Only one got busy, but he hit the wrong man. Now, these lock in the socks, man, a lock in the sock is dangerous, man. A lock in the sock is dangerous. And if it hits you the right way, it's going to bust you up. It's going to split you immediately. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people scared of that lock in the sock, man. Penitentiary, lock in the sock is just as dangerous as a knife. You know what I'm saying? Because, they whipping it like nunchucks. You know what I'm saying? Pop. And all you can do is try to get his arm and get a hold to it so you can stop the swinging of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So they done hit the wrong dude with the lock in the sock. They go to having a standoff, drop the knife, and peel out. So he confused. He ain't really knowing what's going on because they got him out of his sleep. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking around for Money Man because he live on this unit. Man, we ain't seen Money Man. And he can hear this commotion because you live up here, so you got to hear it. It ain't that big of a room. You know what I'm saying? So I go around the unit. I'm looking for Money Man. We got this bag coming. So I'm concerned, man. I don't need you going to jail right now. You got to go get this bag. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come through your way to grab it. You know what I mean? So I walk by the bathroom and I look under the stall. I don't see no feet, but I hear Money Man's voice. So I peek over the stall and he got his feet up on the toilet stool, y'all. He got his feet up on the toilet stool talking on the phone. Now, we in the penitentiary, man. It ain't nothing that nobody can do on that phone to save you, bro. You got to go address this. You got to go address this. They already think this is the ultimate sign that they think you a weenie. They doing little stuff to, and they done tried to harm you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and if I'm lying, I'm flying. This dude's feet, Money Man's feet was on the toilet. He hiding, man. He in the bathroom stall hiding, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? He in the bathroom stall hiding, man. And all of this is because of him. Now, remember I told you the day before the yard closed, Money Man hollering out, you and all that, to Big Head. Big Head like, yeah, all right. He like, man, you a buster. They both, but Big Head wasn't playing, man. Big Head struck first. Even though he didn't go himself, he sent them goons. You know what I mean? And when you messing with a top dog, yeah, that's to be expected. The goons is gonna move before the top dog move because they feel like, they pawns and he the king. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect the king at all costs. You know what I'm saying? That's how, the structure is moving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm upset with Money Man. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, you know what I mean? I'm like, this dude ain't, he ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? That lets me know you a weenie. You know what I'm saying? So, and that ain't the cold part. So the bag ends up coming. And oh my God, if the bag didn't come, but when the bag came, Big Head and his goons go and intercept the bag thinking that it's just his. So now I'm involved. You know what I'm saying? So the morning the bag come, I'm looking at Money Man like, where the bag at? He like, man, they took. I'm like, they what? They did what? Man, I put my shoes on, grabbed my knife, hollered at the homies first because, it don't matter if you're on a minimum, medium, maximum. Before you move, when you're a part of a gang, when you're a part of a car, you got to inform your guys of what's about to go down so they know what's up. So, if they choose to participate, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But if it crack off, everybody need to be aware of what's going on because I'm about to go address the whole neighborhood car about my bag. You know what I'm saying? If you think I ain't, you a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? So I go holler at the big homie, let everybody know what's up. I go instantly. So we press. I'm leading the pack. We press. We fall up in the units. I see them. They going through the bag. They like, oh yeah, we done came up. I'm like, oh no, hold on. That's my issue. And if anybody disagree with what's going on, I'm telling Kinfolk, I'm like, Big Head, hey, you got to honor me on this one. That's my bag, homie. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about nothing. That's my shit in there. You know, I'm naming everything that came in there. They like, oh, Red, we didn't know. You know, I'm like, yeah, but you know, I understand what's going on. He's a buster. Y'all full court press. Y'all putting the full court press down on him. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't responding how he's supposed to. I understand all that, but this mine, let me get that. Boop, zipped it up. We to the unit. Of course, I broke my guys off. You know, yeah, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all came with me. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? I got to distribute this a little bit. I take the rest, you know, put it in the ceiling. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, you know, money man, he thinking he's supposed to get something. Oh no, player, that ain't how to negative. I promise you, you won't smoke a cigarette out of that bag. You know what I'm saying? After you sit and let these dudes just basically punk you out of my bag because you a buster and you don't want to stand up for what you say you from, and you gonna let another man tell you that you ain't from that. You know what I'm saying? So off the rip, it's over with for the bag. You know, don't even mention the bag to me no more, because you really gonna make me get on your head. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the prison system, man, you cannot be no buster. You know what I'm saying? Not if you plan on being a part of the festivities. If you plan on, you know, hitting for the bag and, you know, decking with the bag and, you know, showboating and thinking that, you know, it's all good, and you gonna just say that you a part of something, and you ain't gonna have to look out for those individuals that's with that too, and you ain't gonna have to show up and show out when it's time to demonstrate, you a fool. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say this, man. Anybody who, you know, thinking about being in the gang, you know, thinking that you from a gang, this is for the youngsters. If you thinking that you from a gang, you just claiming it, you just thinking that it's cool. Or if you out there selling drugs, or you think that you finna get them new rims on 22s or 28s or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you thinking that you gonna get it off a crack rock or ice bag or a heroin bag, or you think you this and that and the third. Hey man, when them people sit you down, you gonna have to go through this, what I'm talking about. And if you any kind of man, you're gonna have to throw them things a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody ever tests you, anybody ever press you, you're gonna have to demonstrate. And if you ain't ready to do that with a whole heart, full-fledged, all the way, head down, swinging hard, running into everything, you know what I'm saying? Put it down. You know what I'm saying? Because penitentiary is a dangerous place, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't gonna respond how you supposed to respond when, you know, met by adversity, you know, you might as well sit this one out, champ. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I had to get that through the money man. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut ties with money man, because I had to let him know, look, bro, I'm one of them guys, man. You know what I mean? If that was anybody else, we would have twisted you. But just because I mess with you, bro, I'm gonna give you a pass because you let your, you know, what's supposed to be your guys take what was mine. You know what I'm saying? This all my stuff in this bag. You had a little smoke in there. You know what I mean? Which, you know, I shouldn't even, you know, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, because, you know, you let them punk you out the bag, bro, and you didn't swing a fist. You know what I'm saying? So it's over with for the bag. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, moral is the story is, man, don't be no buster. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be with something, be all the way with it or not at all. You know what I'm saying? And man, I can't stress this enough. If you can't do the time, man, don't be out here doing nothing foolish. You know what I'm saying? Get your job, get your trade. You know what I mean? Because there's all kind of options out here for the black man. Trust me. You know what I mean? I did 10 years in the penitentiary, man. I've been home 4, going on 5. I got my CDL, I got my barber's license. I recently got a job for 35 an hour. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is stay down, be patient, man. God got blessings lined up for everybody, but he can't give everybody blessings on Monday. He can't give everybody in the world blessings on Tuesday. So, you know, you got to wait your turn, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at your homeboy because he's doing better than you. You know what I mean? Be supportive, man, with a whole heart, and God gonna bless you. God put him around you, you know, so you can be encouraged, you know what I'm saying? So you can be influenced to go get you a bag, you know what I'm saying? God put him around you to be able to, you know, participate in those extra activities when, you know, it presents itself, you know what I'm saying? But just because your homeboy got a bag, or just because your homeboy get into a bag, he don't automatically owe you nothing. No man owe another man nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out here and get yours. You got to find your lane. You know what I'm saying? And Anything that can send you to the penitentiary, trust me, take my word for it, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I got homies that can't never come home. You know what I'm saying? But they still keep a smile on their face. You can't even tell they got 2-3 L's. You know what I'm saying? These dudes walk around, fly, stay starchy archy, you know what I'm saying? With the best of, spirit, you know what I mean? Talking cash, all that, you know what I'm saying? Talking cash noise, you know what I'm saying? Shooting the bobo, you know what I'm saying? Ragging, you know what I'm saying? Roasting, you know what I'm saying? Never seeing what they had with their head down, you know what I'm saying? But they can't never come home, you know what I'm saying? But they got a little bit of hope and a little bit of faith that, God gonna bless them, you know what I'm saying? So I make these videos, man, for people who struggling with their inner self, struggling with, poverty, struggling with, influence. You know what I'm saying? Don't be influenced by these Negroes, man. These Negroes don't care about you. The streets don't care nothing about you. I don't care about, if these dudes say they'll do this and do that for you. No, they won't. You know what I'm saying? Because when you gone, ain't nobody gonna take care of your kids. Ain't nobody gonna check on your mama. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have one or two real friends in your life, and I'm talking about the whole life. You know what I'm saying? And them one or two friends probably ain't gonna have nothing to do with the gang or the set or the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? All you got in this world is you and your immediate family, man. You know what I'm saying? And if all you got is you, shit, that's all you need. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're gonna get to it. I appreciate everybody, man, coming and watching my videos, man. Y'all don't know how much that means to me, man. It means a lot to me. I appreciate the support. All comments help me get towards my goal. I appreciate it, man. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the feedback. Continue to give me feedback. If y'all got any questions, you got anything you want me to cover, man. If you got any questions for me personally, you know what I'm saying? Just tap into the comments, man. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like the comment, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if it get to me a little bit, I might bark at you a little bit, but it's gonna be on some positive stuff though. Cause I'm gonna kill it with kindness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill it with kindness, and we're gonna get this bag, and we're gonna, keep putting this content out for YouTube, and we just gonna, we're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, man, y'all keep it real, stay down, you know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying? And stay sucker free, man. It's your boy R2, and I'm gone, man.
R2 the motherfucking dog.
Why they mad?
Hey, yo,
I ain't even
Pluto,
been feeling like
you going
doing this
brazen?
shit.
Ah.
But let's get it. Yeah. It's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. BIP Red Dog 1.
The O is for the 16 ounces that's in a whole pound. They really out here feeling my music. Shout out the whole town. K is for the killers I know who keep the 4 pound. You give an inch, he taking them out like it was 4th down. The L is for the ladies for sure. I mean the real ones who out here working hard for their